Okay, the first thing I'd recommend for most students is to clear the fraction. And how do you do that? Multiply both sides by the LCD, which is 4. So I'm going to write that down for you. 4 times the left side, which is 3x squared minus x, and 4 times the right side. I'm treating both sides the same way. What do you get there? 12x squared minus 4x, and 4 times 1/4 is just 1. Now looking at it, you might say it got worse there. Maybe it did, but I'm going to write it over again, but I'm going to try to use the zero product rule. Now everyone has a favorite. We'll talk about other techniques later, but right now I'm kind of looking at that, and what I do, I subtract 1 from both sides, and I'm wondering if I could factor that guy, right? I'm wondering if I could factor it. And then the big question comes when you say one who can factor it. I want to go through a rule, and it's called the AC rule. So I'm going to write down A times C, with the understanding the A is 12 in this problem. I'm looking at this over here now, and the C is minus 1. And what do you get there? You get minus 12. All right? Now, what we need to do is we need to find two numbers that multiply together to minus 12. And we need to find those numbers again. We don't know what they are, such that their addition produces the internal term of minus 4. All right? Well, I'm kind of looking at it. It doesn't look that bad to me, actually, when I look at that. I'm going to say it looks like minus 6 and a 2. So minus 6 and a 2, minus 6 and a 2. Minus 6 times 2 is minus 12. That's the AC rule, by the way. And minus 6 plus 2 is the internal term. So I rewrite the problem as 12x squared. And what I do is I write the minus 4 in the middle with those two numbers. Let me put that down. So I can put down minus 6x, order doesn't matter, by the way, plus 2x. In other words, I did say minus 6x plus 2x, but you could have written down 2x minus 6x. It just doesn't change the problem. Minus 1 equals 0. I'm going to factor by grouping these two and then these two over here. Well, the first two factor, a 6x comes out. What are you left off with? 2x minus 1. The next guy, what factors out from that? Just the number 1. What do you get there? 2x minus 1 equals 0. What am I going to do now? I'm going to factor out the common factor, which is 2x minus 1. From those two terms, by the way. What's left off? 6x plus 1 equals 0. All right, what do I do now? Set each factor equal to 0. That's 2x minus 1 equals 0. Or 6x plus 1 equals 0. That's two equations solved now. First equation, add 1 to both sides and divide by 2. You get x equals 1/2. Or the next one, take 1 from both sides and divide by 6, and you would get x equals minus 1/6. All right, now we're at the stage where, we could check if the numbers aren't that bad, but to streamline your studies, probably look at the answer key at this point and see what they said. All right, so pretty simple to check. I'm expecting to see x equals 1/2 somewhere. Well, I see that right there. And I'm expecting to see the other solution would be minus 1/6, and we're seeing that. Thank you.